Oh yeah, I should do a congrats.
Yeah. Gym bro. There's no weight on the machine.
Oh, but I'm still stretching. I love the brackets thing. Successes. Yeah, no, let's go. First 3 hour video, guys. I can yap.
Come on, James. Ladies and gentlemen, ask and you shall receive. It's Mr. James Marriott.
Hello.
Yes. How are we,
I'm
mate?
very well. How are you?
He knows already how requested he is. I'm sure he's been inundated with
Well, you
DMs.
told me that I was.
Yes,
which made me feel really nice.
Remarkably highly requested for this series.
It's probably because you had Will on, right? And then
Potentially that is a factor towards it, but I'm sure there's a lot of independent people that want to see you training in the gym. You're now a bit of an athlete yourself.
I'm trying. I started going to the gym like a year and a bit ago because I was on like a big old weight loss journey. I think this is the first time I've been recorded. I want to see how far I can go.
Okay, all right, yeah, you need a spot, yeah. So we are actually going to push ourselves.
Yes.
I've got so many questions for you, James. It's going to be an amazing video.
Yeah.
Guys, stay tuned for that and the entire thing because you're going to find out so much amazing information. This guy is absolutely incredible.
Aww.
So I'll let you pick. I'm here for I'm actually down in Brighton to do this. So
yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm on holiday.
You're in the hometown. I want you to want me for it.
I will, absolutely.
Okay.
What's your current maximum?
On the Smith machine, I think when I was kind of gaining a bit of weight again, I maxed out at just under 115 on the Smith.
Okay, wow.
But I've recently been doing it free, just like an actual bench.
Yeah.
And I've managed to do a few reps of 100.
It's strong boy.
So I've not tried for a while. So I want to try for a while.
All right, let's go try one of these fresh new machines.
Okay.
I can see so many of them. We'll get the chest warmed up a bit. This is going to be an incline plate loading machine. Music's going excellently.
Yeah.
You've been destroying the likes of Sabrina Carpenter and
Oh
Oasis.
yeah, this is so funny.
Pretty generational. Oh, this is weird. Look how high this is. Sorry to cut you off, but what the fuck? Look,
It's like a Superman.
That's almost above my head.
It's so funny because you have to, when you do music, you have like the whole press side of it.
Yeah.
And so the big press thing is like, oh, you beat Sabrina Carpenter and Oasis. Not the case. I mean, we did technically do that, but it's more of a title than it is like they hadn't released an album that week.
That is so weird, right? It's almost too high.
Yeah, wow. It kind of like curves round as well.
There's no weight on the machine.
Oh, but I'm still stretching. I'm just like pumping out.
I didn't wonder that.
0 kilograms. Like, oh.
Shall I start putting actual weight on it?
No, I think we can get away with this. We could look really strong if we just do reps of 0 kg for the entire video.
When did you know that you were destined for a life in music?
From the start, I think. My first video on my current YouTube channel was an acoustic cover. Oh no, it wasn't. It was an acoustic original song. So it's kind of like while I was doing GCSE music and I loved YouTube. And then just with the way that YouTube kind of goes, you kind of get involved in a community and people are doing a certain kind of thing and then you're like, oh, I'm going to do that. So it was when the commentary hype was happening. I was at uni. I actually met you while I was at uni. I think I've told you about this. I was in a club and I met you.
In
Roxy.
Oh yeah.
So I was always like a huge YouTube fan. You and everyone had just gone out because Chip had hit 1 million subscribers.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was, because I remember I spoke to you at the bar and I was like, you're gonna do it.
And I'm still not there.
You're close though, you're close.
This was 15 years ago. Hey guys, didn't see you there. Turns out over 80% of you that watch these videos aren't subscribed. So please click the subscribe button if you want to support our journey to 1 million subs.
That's hard.
Yeah, I think maybe too hard for a warm-up, so I'm going to take it off and...
What was that each side?
That's 35. If you had to describe your sound to someone who's never heard you before, how would you...
This is funny because when we're touring and we're in different countries, in your English in another country at an airport, and there's a group of 6 guys holding guitars, you get these questions a lot.
Okay.
And so we always kind of say like, oh yeah, it's like indie rock, indie pop, very British. It's a solo project, but right now at least it feels like there is a band playing the songs, because there is.
Yeah.
And I like this connection of like, when you listen to the record, you kind of have this idea of if I go and see him live, it will sound like this. I think it sounds a bit better live, because I think the energy of the room kind of increases it. Yeah, I'd say indie pop / rock, British.
Okay.
And
there we go. That's the strap line for the video. I chose the James Marriott brackets. He's indie pop British.
I love the brackets thing, because there's one thing I noticed.
Well, I'm playing into it now.
No, it's great. But I love all the ones where it's like extreme athlete, hybrid athlete, and then you did Will.
Yeah. No,
he's so cool.
No, I put he's so athletic, but then what happened happened is we did the Toe Jizzle video, and then he agreed that we should put his stuff back for him. So I have to change the previous one, otherwise
That's so funny. I love how everyone else gets these like incredible compliments.
Theo didn't
and
even
then
get one.
Will is like, he's so cool.
Theo didn't even get a bracket.
Did he not? Go back and give him one.
Yeah, we should.
In the top comment, he gets the
Top comment, we can change Theo's brackets, all right? Because he doesn't currently have a set. Let's lift some bloody weight on a barbell.
I'm nervous.
Absolutely no reason to be nervous whatsoever, mate. You have one of YouTube's finest bench spotters right here.
Okay, right. Yeah.
I do it with every person.
Do you need a spot for this? Sorry.
I think I should be okay.
Okay, cool, yeah.
You know when you're, is it lyricizing, writing lyrics?
You can say lyricizing.
Lyricizing. Do you always write from personal experience, or are there any fictional lyrics that you've put in?
There's a bit of a mix. I write very hypothetically, trying to define my life in a different way, or kind of see, what if this happened? How would I feel about that? Like one of the things I'm really kind of thinking about nowadays is, do I want kids?
Are you on the pro guitar?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, nice.
I'm pro kids. And that sounds bad actually. I would like to, but I think there's this dichotomy of like, I have a cat called Otto, and I got the cat before I was a touring musician. And now I have a cat and I tour. And these things don't really work hand in hand.
Agreed.
To the point where I need to have like a cat sitter.
Yeah.
Or I have to take Otto to a friend's house and leave him there. And it's like, how can I imagine a world in which I'm doing this, but I have a child?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of what my next project I think is going to play around with a lot more. And it's also going to play around with like getting skinny, because I think that's something which I've really felt. The attitude of everyone around you really weirdly just changes.
In what sense?
I get both sides of it, where people seem to like me more now on one side. Like I get more content made about me or TikToks made about me because I look better or better. But then there's this other side of people, which I've seen on YouTube before, of when other creators have been larger and have gotten skinny, where they're like, he's changed.
Yeah.
Or he's coming across as arrogant. Yeah. And it's like, if anything, I feel like maybe before.
Danny had it. Danny had that exact thing.
And then I think Ethan had a bit of that as
yeah,
well.
Absolutely.
Where I feel like there's this part of me that's like, when I was more unhealthy, not just in terms of my weight, but in terms of my brain, during COVID I was very unhealthy. I think I was pretty arrogant. I think I was a pretty, not nasty person, but at times I didn't like the person who I was being.
Right.
Now I feel so much healthier and so much more giving and empathetic.
Yeah.
It seems weird to me that now some people will be like, oh, I don't like him now.
Yeah. You're going to be judged whatever happens.
That's true.
Oh, so, what the fuck? It's 25 kilos.
So we're going up to 70.
We're going straight to 70. Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that if you are.
I genuinely didn't even realize. Oh, you're joking. Is that a 20 as well? Oh, we did 40. That was a 25 kilo plate as well.
So we were doing 80 kilograms on the incline.
Yeah. Just two seriously macho men going at it now. That's what's happened.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do that many reps of this.
No. You're building up. It's warm up. It's like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no ego here. I will put the weight on screen though for people to.
The worst thing is like, I don't know what my like push face is, so I'm worried I'm gonna, okay, you're doing the worst thing right now.
That's a good setup, mate. What are we going for, 100, 105?
I can do 100. How far can we go? Within reason. I'll be here for the optics. One thing I will say is, what I've noticed in the gym is that if I can push a little bit more or lift a heavier weight, that's great, but I feel like I fall off a cliff. If I do this and then reach a PB, I find for the rest of the session, I can't even get close to that level anymore.
Yeah. Right, we're up to 90. So this is just shy of
I would say my PB, but I've not really pushed one rep. I'd say my PB is 100 because I can rep 100.
Nice.
So 105 would be great. Then I'm kind of like, if we've got energy.
One sec.
We can try. I mean, nothing there. I meant that in a good way.
She's looking at my cock.
I've got nothing left.
What a really rude thing to say.
There's nothing there. I'm also meant he was moving the weight with such ease.
I knew what you meant. I was playing on it. All you, but I am here.
Okay, cool.
So easy.
I'll do 3 of them.
Yeah. Push. Great stuff, mate. We're just having so much fun, that's why.
Yeah, I was giggling.
You're a very creative person in both like music, YouTube. How do you find pockets of inspiration when you go through rough times or dark patches?
I'll be honest, with YouTube these days, it's just whatever I think is going to be fun. I trust my editor, Matthew, with my life. I trust Kiwi, who I do content with. We just come up with something fun and then we're like, oh, it'll be funny to do that. But it's quite a privileged thing to have. When you kind of have like a good passive stream and you're like, all that really matters is that you're in the conversation a little bit. And sometimes, as weird as it sounds, you've got to wait for something to happen in your life. Like you got to wait for something bad or something good.
And pushing it sometimes actually doesn't facilitate something good occurring.
And it creates something disingenuous, I think, at times anyway. So I feel like there is this kind of balance between, I could go and write and I want to write, but maybe it's writing something else. Like I'd love to work on soundtracks for films. I think that's cool. And I'm hopefully doing something at some point for a friend. So I'm kind of like slowly pushing myself into that world. And
Is that friend Christopher Nolan?
no, it's not, unfortunately, no.
You going out and experiencing life and living your life is actually conducive to being successful in music.
Weirdly, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like I found my balance now.
Yeah, yeah. Like finding that balance has just been a whole process of trial and error.
Yeah, and I'm very happy. And I think that's like, I've been being
That's
able
what
to
we
say
aim
that.
for,
yeah.
man. We aim for smiles, mate.
Yeah.
Life's too short. Like, do
Exactly.
stuff that makes you happy, guys. And
I
that goes for you as well.
And happiness is clicking the subscribe button.
No, we don't. That's just a numeric. We don't care about that.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
genuinely like.
We don't care about the numbers here.
Yeah. No, but if you can, if you just want to click it, then that's great as well. But
Yeah, of course, of course. Is there a point for you which you feel like has been a real turning point in terms
yeah,
of
it was
finding
genuinely.
that?
I put it down to how much Pitchside started earning in revenue, and I thought, do you know what? I have a safety blanket of whatever happens. I have a base earner there. Let's just start putting out stuff that even does shit and makes me no money, I can be proud of, and it's
Yeah.
something that I enjoy. I'm making videos that I enjoy.
It's great.
It's the exact same format that
Yeah.
you're doing with your YouTube.
And Pitchside seems really fun.
I speak about football with my friends for a living. Like,
And was there any content that you made in the build-up that you would look back on and you're like, I didn't like doing that?
yeah, the last 2-3 years of making FIFA videos, I almost loathed the game.
Yeah.
I'd load it up and I'd go, do I really have to do this for another day?
Yeah.
Knowing that I have a 7-hour edit head. Because I edited my own videos at the point.
Wow.
So I know I've got to play the game, I've got to sit down, and hopefully by 8 PM tonight there's a video out. And then I'd wake up 2 days later, I'd do it again. And
It's the exact same way I felt about commentary. There was even a point where, like, to record videos, I would like have a whiskey, something that just
Wow.
kind of like spice it up a little
Yeah.
bit and just to feel something from it
I
all.
should have done that. That's a great idea. Fuck.
No,
I'm kidding. But it's almost, I don't want to say I was disingenuous in making the content because like the energy that I gave to the videos was me,
Yeah.
but it's a very caricature version. But it's not like, hey James, let's go fucking bench 100
Squat
kilos.
dildo.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But where it is me, but I'm just trying too hard.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where, because I was giving so much energy to the videos, there's no energy to be myself outside of
Yeah,
videos.
I get you. I mean, I've watched both sides of that content of you because I
Yeah,
remember I
that's-
saw those FIFA videos,
Yeah.
and then I remember I came up to you at the recent Cyber Charity match. I was like, oh, I watched these videos you
You
do.
did actually, and
then
that's
you went,
how I knew that I already had this video locked in. No matter what date in the future, I was like, he's
And this
on the
was-
bloody
It was
list.
before the Will one as well.
It was before the World War.
Because I remember I went up to you and I was like, I really like your training whip series, and you went, really?
Yeah, I went, what the f? I went, like, what? You,
was like, back
you
yourself.
watched my video?
Of course. I'll stand behind anyway again.
Yeah, of course. No,
There's nothing there,
I
so-
appreciate you being here. It's
Yeah,
quite
of
nice.
course. Oh, multiple. Good lord. Well, I'm not going to multiple rep this.
Absolutely no need. And I also wasn't trying to mog you. I just forgot that you were only
no,
doing one.
absolutely. No, it's fine. Whatever your personal best is today, I'll triple it. I'll do it 3 fucking. This is like a very humbling experience.
Oh, so easy. Oh, we've
Okay.
got so much more in the tank,
Okay,
baby.
so that is technically my current best, right? Yay!
PB on the channel, but we're going to get a bit more.
Oh yeah, I should do a congrats.
Yeah.
Jim, bro. So is this 105 now?
This is 105.
Okay.
And I am absolutely here should you need it.
I might.
I don't think you do. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
That went up faster than mine. Do you want to do 110?
Yeah, we'll try.
We'll give
try.
it a go.
We'll try.
I might need you to save me a little bit.
Okay, there's
Here,
nothing
Jim.
there. Remember that. There's nothing there. I don't know why I've made that my thing.
Oh no, it's not moving. Oh fuck. 110 is not my current max. Don't let that be a precursor to you
I'm
actually
terrified
doing this.
now.
It's a great payoff for the video if like you're stronger than me as well.
Really?
Okay.
That's the brackets. I train with James Marriott. He's cooler than Will. We can
He's-
put that. If I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
do it, cooler than Will.
If you do it, he's stronger than me.
Yeah.
That's fine. That was remarkable.
Thank you.
You want to do more?
Should we try?
We could go 115.
I don't know.
It's quite a poignant thing when I ask people, especially within our industry, but you're almost in a different Venn diagram of the industry, certainly because you're a musician. Well, how do you define success? What does success mean to you?
I think it's. So you're kind of talking about how there's kind of like in the UK scene almost that I kind of feel like a little bit of like an offshoot.
Yeah.
It's like, weirdly enough, I feel like that's almost, it's happened really naturally because I always felt like socially I was a bit of an offshoot from everyone else anyway.
Right.
Only ever had positive experiences with everyone in it.
But is that just by proximity though? Just you're not in the group?
I guess so. I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah,
but
yeah.
then even then, it kind of felt like I was always a bit of an outsider to the group in that way. Like I know
Not
Will
to me.
really well,
Not to
obviously. Yeah. Well, I mean, we chatted every time that I've
Yeah.
seen you, but yeah, it's always been interesting to kind of dip in and out of that scene and kind of be more just like Will's side piece. Just like he brings around every now and then, and I'm kind of used as like an ongoing.
We didn't even want to mention Will in this video because it's like it's all about the whole point is the subject matter is James Marriott. You've brought him up more times than we have.
Because he's so. This is the thing. It's like I will never for 1 second doubt or minimize the amount he's done for me, because it's been for years that he's constantly platformed me and like been there for me as a friend and as a creator.
There's nothing wrong in showing gratitude. Absolutely.
Of course.
No, I'm only joking.
No. Yeah, no, I'm making you feel bad.
Yeah.
I always want to be clear, like my path on YouTube, Will is like the most important part of that. Like to this day, I think if he hadn't like been featuring me in so many things and coming on my channel and whatever, I feel like I would be even further away from the rest of the UK group, you know?
So what does success mean to you?
Yeah, no, sorry, just rambled. Success is, yeah, no, let's go. First 3-hour video, guys, I can yap. Success for me is happiness.
Absolutely.
And like working with my friends. I write music with a bunch of my best friends, I tour with a bunch of my best friends, like I make content with a bunch of my best friends, and like I try and make that a case. Even my editor is like my friend who a couple of years ago was like looking for a job. And I was like,
don't get any ideas.
Being able to just know anytime that I'm working, I'm working with people that like, if you're having a tough day, you can kind of turn around to them and then bring out some old joke and be fine with it and kind of move on. And I got really fucked from one of my tours. Like I was really physically ill, and everyone on the tour was just kind of like making sure I was fine. People were bringing me pineapple and like trying to get me back up to speed. Me being out for longer, they still get paid for the cancelled shows. So they have no incentive really to bring me back to full health other than loving to do the show or being my friend. I've always felt this love from the people around me in those moments. So what is this, 115?
Yeah, but we're playing, you've already achieved the title, now this is a bonus, right? Go on.
That's good. Oh, fuck. Well, I felt like that went halfway.
It did. That's seriously impressive though.
Thank you.
110, mate. That is a personal best. People say we don't even offer value to the guests on this series. You came away with something, James.
Yeah, I'm actually, there's a fee that's involved. What are you looking at?
What's the hardest lesson you've had to overcome in the last year?
God, that one's hit me out of nowhere.
Oh, they get interesting. Pretty superficial so far, mate, to be honest.
Patience, I think, has been important for me. As I was saying, there was a point between when you finish an album, for example, and you're not putting it out yet, there's this period of time where you just have to wait. Like, I know I'm ready to do it, but I know that I just have to wait for it. And I think that level of patience, I feel like that's really changed me. Like, I feel like I'm a lot more kind of ready to kind of sit back and just try and enjoy moments, even if there's not much happening in them, while I wait for other things in my life for the pieces to come together and to do it in the right way. So I'd say patience. Probably.
What keeps you grounded?
My friends.
I thought that might be the answer. You can tell when people are successful by the people they have around them. Almost.
And I think it's so like, it's also any portion of success I have with music, is shared with those people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the amount of like #1 awards that we ended up sending to like different people.
Really?
It was like, a lot, but like there's one in Finland because I work with a producer who's Finnish.
Oh, nice.
So he produced the whole record, so he got one, and then my co-writer Jono, he got one, and then another member of the crew was like, can I buy one? And then you just
Can
get
you buy them?
Yeah, you have to.
No,
I mean, you get one for free.
Oh,
so
okay.
mine was free.
So it's like a YouTube plaque.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
So I could buy one right now.
If you wanted one.
Really?
Yeah, if you.
But then you just write it on.
If you wanted, I could put your name on it.
Fuck off. How do you plan to keep evolving in what you do?
Keep it fun. I think the best moments you can have with your career, and to hone in, I guess, more in writing music, is anytime you write something where you're in a room and you're just going like, wow, imagine this at a gig, or imagine like how this is going to feel to play, or imagine like this feeling in this moment, and you get excited about a song in that way, which I'd say I have about 5 songs on the next record which have that, which is more than I've ever had for a record. So I'm already so excited about it in that way. I remember I went to go see, this is mental, I went to go see Taylor Swift 7 years ago at Wembley Stadium, and she brought out Robbie Williams. Mental.
Yeah.
He rises from the floor and he sings Angels, and the whole crowd were just like going mental. Now, reflecting back on that moment, I was like, I want an angel. Like, not obviously a song that's that big, but for my audience, when that song comes on, I want them to have that kind of like arms out moment of like that feeling. And I had that in a writing session, and I was just like, it's the arms out moment.
Oh wait, so do you think it's coming? I think the next release of...
I think so. Obviously, it's never going to be Angels, or maybe it will be an Angels on my level.
If you only had 3 songs that you could listen to for the next month, what are you choosing?
Dance Yourself Clean, LCD Sound System.
Okay.
Gimme 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 by ABBA.
What a shout.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, do you mind if I look at my phone?
Because
the third one is really important here.
It is for the next month, so I mean, if it's
I think Love You Right by Haim. It's their new album, and it has this crossover into the chorus where it goes into like a really heartfelt soft piano thing, even though it's more of like an American indie R&B country
Okay.
song. And I think that moment, every time I show it to people, I'm always like, and then I like, get into that with them. So I
They
think,
just stood there like,
no, yeah, every time I show it to people, and I'm just like, oh my God. Have you got your three?
it just wouldn't even make sense. I'd probably go Pathos by Ludovico Einaudi.
Ooh,
So, yeah,
okay.
I'd probably go Delilah by Fred again, because that's my favourite song
Okay.
of all time. Because of the chord progression, it never gets, I could listen to that 50 times on repeat and you still go da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then my final one would probably be Badadan.
That's crazy, yeah. I watch a bit of Jeff Nippard. I watched his video on like top tricep exercises. He said that he likes the overhead extension more.
We can certainly do that now if you want.
No, it's okay. We can do this one. I just haven't
No,
done
this one is overhead, but I'm going to teach you a different method, mate, because I'm going to anchor. Why are you giggling already, mate? Do you know what's coming?
No.
You said he watched it.
I do watch them. I think I'm more zoned into the conversations about life. It's such an
Stunned into silence.
It feels
there,
rude to look, you know?
Actually, scientifically better for you than.
What do you mean scientifically? In what way? Because it just feels really nice.
Yeah. It rides
Scientifically, it feels amazing. That feels strange to me.
Well, it's totally alien movement pattern, isn't it? Yeah, it's working. They're definitely on. What's a non-musical hobby beyond the gym that really lights you up?
I say coffee. Like, I love good coffee.
And why are you saying
that?
no.
But this is the thing. Rods is great, because that is like, if I could have imagined myself doing any company outside of all this, it was coffee.
Really.
So when Will came to me about it originally, I was like, yes, like, that is absolutely a dream for me. And I never thought it would happen. And I love good coffee. Like, I'm part of this touring group on Google Maps. There's 100 people in it, and it's all different artists and crew members of touring people that tour music around the world. All it is every time someone goes to a coffee shop that they like, they add it to the coffee list.
Have you ever come into contact to any of the other 99?
No.
Oh,
apart from the guy that added me. It would be so cool to go into one and just be like,
I reckon you're part of like a new series of Black Mirror in which
the coffee list. But if I'm with friends, they'll ask to be added to it, and I'll be like, no.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Naturally, I'm not really a YouTuber anymore, I think. I make YouTube videos, but I wouldn't go like, I'm a YouTuber. I kind of do it more as like it's almost like a good grace thing to my audience, because that's how most of them found me. That it feels like I'll do one every now and then because it's fun to relive it and it's fun to have those moments still. But if I was to be a YouTuber, I think naturally I probably would have gone more into the fitness direction, imagining how far I could push myself in powerlifting. Like that is like, if I wasn't trying to cut weight for a tour.
That would have been a good video to have known beforehand. You could have done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd like to see myself push that.
That could be
way.
Interesting.
But yeah, weirdly enough, I think fitness, travel, that's what I love at the moment, other than music and the stuff that I do. What do you think brought you to fitness content? Was it just kind of love of it?
Yeah.
Or was it also what you watch as well?
I don't really tend to watch it, to be fair.
I think that's why I found myself attracted to your fitness content, because it's for like, as someone who enjoys fitness content and also knows everyone that's involved in it with you, it's kind of like a really nice midway point.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of entertainment plus information.
It's great. That's a nice balance to strike.
Absolutely.
I think. And also good like talks on like mental health and like what people want from their lives.
Yeah.
And,
that's the value I get from these. Learning people's story for me is way more valuable than training. It's like you mentioned earlier, like healthy relationships and connections are the most important thing in your life.
Yes.
And I feel like that's how everyone should be. Like without other people, we aren't really anything.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Well, I think that's a great place to poignantly end it.
Oh, we did it.
Guys, I'll leave James's channel in the description. Whether or not he's going to post on that, I don't know, but please keep up with it.
One a month. Okay. We're still at it.
Keep up with his music content because it's absolutely great. I'll leave his Spotify link in the description as well. Good luck with everything, mate. The new album.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When's the tour again? Do you want me to put the tour?
I'm probably on tour while this comes out.
Okay,
if this comes out in the next couple of weeks, I've started. So I'll be in America, UK, and Europe.
Amazing.
So yeah, thank you for having me. It's great.
Mate, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to hug you again.
Yeah, I'm socially awkward. I'm just kind of standing here like, thank you so much.